That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, thank you for joining me today for this full moon in Gemini reading. I do hope you're well and you're staying focused, believing and trusting in what you already know, and you're taking good care of yourself, your well-being. It is really important around these moon cycles because the energies are very intense and we do have to work through quite a lot, and we do a lot of releasing, and it can affect us physically as well as emotionally when we're releasing. So I'm going to start with the Divine Feminines for this reading to see what you're going to be experiencing around this time, what you are going to be working through releasing. And then I'm going to see what this full moon in Gemini is bringing for you. So I'm going to use the original deck, the Moon Energy Oracle deck, first of all, to see what's going to be going on for you around this time, what you're working through and releasing. And then I'm going to be using the Moon Energy Manifestations to see what it's bringing for you. And then I'm going to be picking a moon card from this cute little deck that I've got. I don't use it very often, there's too many that fell out, to see what's going on between you and your Divine Masculine during that time as well, and what's bringing to both of you in your relationship. So what is it that we need to know about the Divine Feminines? The cards are flipping all over the place, so a lot wants to come through for the Divine Feminines. Thank you to all of you for the love and support that you give me. I am so very grateful to each one of you. And if any of you guys would like any extra support, all the information about the services I offer is in the description box down below. There is an offer for January that I've just put up on my community page. When you purchase a phone session, your first phone session, you get a free 45-minute reading. If you're interested, just email me. It's all in the description box, like I said. So let's see what's coming through for the Divine Feminines. What is going to be going on for you during this time? How you're going to be feeling, what you're going to be working through and releasing. Nice, clear message, please. Believe in the impossible. So being pushed around this time to believe in the impossible. It's the blue moon. And we've got that it's a full moon here. So, and it is the full moon in Gemini. You're being pushed to believe in the impossible, to believe in your dreams and desires, to let go of when, how, where, you know, the relationship with your Divine Masculine, how it's all going to work out, and maybe your dreams, you know, things that you want to manifest in your life, to believe in them, to really believe. You'll be given that strength during this time, and you're going to be working through and barging through the fears that's made you, know, that how you felt about this, that's made you feel it's impossible. Emotions are running high, so the emotions are going to be running high, intense, and that's why it could feel really hard to believe, you know, in your dreams. So that's why it's very important, because your emotions are going to be running high, to stay grounded, centered, to bring balance into your life, to go with the flow, to look after yourself by having more rest, going into nature, doing what you love, so you can quieten that chatter and be in the present moment. You have to have the discipline and make that commitment to yourself, so you can manage different things that are happening in the 3D. So let's see what comes through the manifestation. So you are going to believe in the impossible. You're going to find the strength. What else is it that we need to know during this time of, there's too many again, guys. There's so many that flip out in one go. It's big, like 10 cards. What is it that we need to know that the full moon in Gemini is bringing for the Divine Feminines? Nice, clear message, please, for the Divine Feminines. What is this full moon in Gemini bringing? First quarter moon in Capricorn, so you could be an earth sign. Capricorn, Taurus and Virgo, any of those signs, you or your Divine Masculine. That isn't important. I've only mentioned it because I know some of you are really interested in that. Unleash your kindest self. Yeah, unleash the kindest self. So your relationship with yourself is going to be more gentle. That's what's manifesting for you in this full moon in Gemini. You're going to understand the importance of taking and being kinder to yourself, to look after yourself. And on the surface, you may feel as if that's what you're doing for yourself already. And because we're so in our head, we can't work it out. We think, well, you know, I am being kind to myself because I'm doing this, I'm doing that. This is deep stuff. And this is going to be unblocked, unleashing so much love for yourself. Things are changing. And you may have thought that this is impossible, to be able to give this kindness and this love to yourself, divine feminines. Because of how you felt about yourself and life, like it's impossible when I'm not going to be able to do that for myself because of this, blah, blah, blah. That is what's changing. So you're going to be feeling so much better about yourself because you're going to be giving this kindness, this love to yourself. And at the bottom of the deck is reflect on your priorities. Your priority is going to be yourself from now on. So you may have thought that you were prioritising yourself and being kind to yourself, but you're going to a whole new level of understanding and creating things that you thought were impossible for yourself. That's going to bring you joy, abundance. And we've got Aquarius, which is air energy. So you could be Libra or Gemini as well as Aquarius. This is a time where you're just going to be reflecting and shifting and adjusting things to where things work for you better. And that is showing this kindness to yourself, that you are worthy of living your life how you desire to live your life. So I'm going to go on to the divine masculines now to see what's going to be happening for the divine masculines during this time, what they're releasing, what they're working through, and you know what they're going to be feeling during this time of the full moon in Gemini 2022. What do we need to know about the divine masculines? We know the divine feminines are going to be believing in the impossible. So things are going to be shown to you where you're just like, oh my goodness, I can live my life how I choose to. This is possible. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, so water energy coming through. So you could be Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio. If you're a divine feminine or a divine masculine watching, you and your loved ones are safe. So around this time, they're going to be feeling this security to know that they're safe, because there could be some worries from the divine masculines about their family because of the changes that they're making, worrying about if it's going to affect this person, that person. And we do get very fearful of change, and the changes by putting yourself first can come across as if we're hurting others around us, or there could be loved ones that they're worried about, their health, or there's so many different things, but they're going to be feeling more secure and safe during this time. They're going to be releasing this fear of not being loved, or this worry about their loved ones, to know that everyone's safe that's involved. And conclusions are within reach, and it's full moon eclipse. So, you know, by them feeling this safety, security, they're getting closer and closer to these conclusions. They're in reach. Things to be resolved, for them to understand more. Things are going to be made so much clearer. And they're going to be seeing clearer because of the security, feeling safe. We put limitations on ourselves when we're feeling fearful. Our view is completely different when we're putting love into the situation and feeling protected. So let's see what comes through with the Moonology manifestations for the Divine Masculine. So what is the full moon in Gemini bringing for the Divine Masculines? That one flipped out. New moon in Sagittarius as well. And we've just had that new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. So they're going to be focusing on the positive from now on. This is what it's bringing for the Divine Masculines, because they're feeling safe. They're only going to be seeing from a place of love, unconditional love. That's what their main focus is, and everything, the actions, decisions that they're making is going to be so positive because they're in this heart space of unconditional love. And Sagittarius is fire energy, so this, you could be Leo or Aries as well, viewer that's watching, and that's all about action. They're going to be taking action and having positive results from it because they're only focusing on the love. And that stems from feeling safe and secure and protected. What else do we need to know? I'm going to pick one as well because that one flipped out. Embrace the flow of life. Yeah, full moon in Gemini. And that is, can you believe it, guys? Full moon in Gemini. And that's what it is, the full moon in Gemini. And Leo we've got coming through. So a lot of fire coming through for the Divine Masculines. And go wild. They're going to be, you know, breaking free, letting go and going wild, feeling excited about life. Going with the flow of life, the ups and the downs. Feeling secure, knowing that, you know, when there's something that they come across that feels a bit challenging, that they're safe, that they're growing from it, they're learning from it. They're not going to stop this from happening or restrict themselves and control. They're going to go with the flow, and whatever is presented to the Divine Masculines, they're going to cope with because they're feeling safe, putting love into the situation. Their whole approach to life is completely changing. And they're going to go wild, be more exciting. They're just making decisions, taking action, doing things that they've never done before. Because they're feeling strong, confident within themselves. So let's see what comes through with this little moon deck of cards that I've got for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine's relationship during this time. What's going to be happening for this relationship? They're very thin, these cards, so it's hard for me to shuffle. What is it that we need to know for your relationship, the Divine Masculines and the Divine Feminines? Nice, clear message. What you're both going to be feeling, working through of this relationship. What's, you know, the update during this time? Oh, those two wanted to come together, stuck together. Owl. And owl is all about wisdom. Moon totem owl. A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. So, you know, going back to what I was saying with the believing the impossible. And emotions running high for the Divine Feminines. Things, you know, that could be happening during this time for you and your Divine Masculine is a blessing in disguise. It may feel like it's a crisis, but what it's doing is pushing you both to look within, to go into yourself more. And by this happening, you're understanding what your blocks are. And I did mention that with Unleash Your Kindness. You may think on the surface that you've got it all together and you're unblocked and that you're just open to receive. You're going to gain so much wisdom by whatever it is that's going to be happening. And it could feel to you as if it's a crisis, which is quite a strong word. But again, everything we experience is a blessing in disguise. And I'm going to take that one as well. Let go of which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. So again, letting go. That inner conflict, that chaos and conflict that's been going on within the Divine within the divine feminines and the divine masculine, you're letting go of that because that has been blocking you and creating you to believe that things are impossible. That's changing. You're going to be believing in the impossible because of whatever's going on right now. Both of you are going to be experiencing this, divine feminines and the divine masculine. Letting go of what's been causing you so much pain and so keeping you stuck for such a long time. And at the bottom of the deck is Moon in Taurus. Now is a time for focusing on finance and practical matters. And, you know, this inner conflict, the chaos, these blocks that you could have had, it could be to do with your finances, how you viewed, you know, this lack mentality. You're letting all that go. The divine masculine and the divine feminine, both of you, having this wisdom. And whatever it is that's going to be occurring during this time, you're going to be pushed to go deep within, which is going to unblock, and you're going to feel so wise. You're going to be like, yes, I understand this now. It's going to be made clear to you. Something's going to be revealed. And then from then on, you do believe you're free. And you can see positive and put love into the situation and embrace the flow of life. At the moment, the divine feminine and the divine masculine could be struggling with going with the flow because of this inner conflict that's happening. I really do hope this resonates with you and that you do take extra care of yourself during this time of the full moon in Gemini. Thank you so much to all of you for the love and support that you give me. I am so very grateful. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really does help my channel grow. That's if you feel connected to me. And I'm sending you all so much love, my support, my strength and light. And I love you all so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?